y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kayla and this is my channel where I share all about my making adventures. I have a few finished objects today, quite a few works in progress and things that arrived in the mail, so I hope that you are relaxing with something to work on and you are ready to see what I have been up to. So let's start with finished objects. I have two finished pairs of socks. The first pair, oh, that reminds me, I meant to look and see what number these are. While I'm looking that up, totally forgot to say, but you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and I will have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me, and also links for all of my Ravelry project pages for everything that I will show, and any shops that I talk about will be linked also. I forgot to look and see what number socks these were. So this pair, this is the Woolen Homestead yarn that was some deep stash that I pulled out. The colorway name is My Favorite Color is October, and I just did my vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars pattern. This is pair 46 for the year. I did 25 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. I think I did 60 rounds for the leg for these. Slip stitch heel flap. I love how these turned out. I'm so excited that I finally pulled this yarn out. This is probably one of, if not the oldest skein of yarn in my stash. So it had been hanging around for a while waiting for me to knit it. And it is so beautiful. So that pair is done. And then I also finished my September Yarnable socks. I think the colorway was called Shroom with a View. And I do have the October Yarnable to show you. And oh my goodness, I'm hoping to cake it up today and get it started because it is such a fun one. So for this one, this is pair 47 for the year. And I did my Vanilla Bean socks pattern. 25 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. And then went into the patterning. I think I did 16 repeats of the pattern on the leg, I believe. Then the heel that's in the pattern, toe, all of that I normally do. I love how these worked up. That yarn was perfect for this pattern. So those are my two finished objects. Still need to get pictures of these. I just finished them yesterday. Let's see. Yep, that's it for finished objects. For works in progress, let's talk about the shawl that I have been working on. I have not worked on this in a little while, I will say. Did I work on it? No. Week before last? I don't think I worked on it last week at all. But it is in a bag from 3 by the Sea Designs. Maybe I'll work on it a little bit this afternoon. This is the Rest Area shawl, and I'm using Mama Jess Knits Fog on the Mountain colorway. And I feel like I got a decent little bit done since the last time that you saw it. It's coming along. It's so fun to work up. Such a pretty yarn, and I think it is working up so well in this pattern. So I haven't done a lot on it because it's definitely one I have to sit down, read the pattern for every row as I go. But I'm enjoying it when I do get a chance to sit and work on it. So that, it is fingering weight too. I don't think I said it's a fingering weight shawl. Then I just have socks that I have been working on. You have seen these before. The other two might be new cast-ons, but I'm pretty sure you've seen this one. I am on the toe of this first sock. This is 3 by the Sea Designs Spooktacular sock set. I am doing the Vanilla Bean sock pattern. I did, since it's a sock set, I had a full skein and 1 mini with this one. I did the cast-on in 10 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 ribbing at the top of the cuff, then switched to the main collar to finish out my 25 rounds. I did the heel in the mini, and then I'm just doing the toe in the main collar. I just did not feel like switching colors last night when I was working on this. So yes, just on the toe, maybe this will be done today and I can get the second one going. I'm pretty sure these next two are new cast-ons. This is in a bag that Danielle of Midwest Stitches sent me for my birthday. And I have some Stitchin' with Yarn Halloween yarn in here. This is the Goals Just Wanna Have Fun sock set. And it is so fun. Look at that. So this one came with 2 minis. So I did 25 rounds of knit 2 quilter ribbing for the cuff, just doing my vanilla socks on 9-inch circular pattern. I did the green for the heel, and I think I'll probably, I don't know, I might do the pink for the toe, I'm not sure. It's such a fun and bright yarn. Oh, I love it. Definitely kind of an 80s yarn for sure. This other one is new cast on, and this will kind of take us into mail because it is something that has arrived in the mail since the last episode. So I received the Woolen Woman Fibers November box, which is their Christmas themed box. And it is, oh, it is such a fun box. I think I have everything right here. When these come, I'm so excited to open them up and see all of the fun stuff. So the theme is Cocoa with the Kringles. And what should I show first? I'm going to save the yarn and stuff for last, I think. So there is a lanolin lotion bar. It says it is hot cocoa, chocolate, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lemon peel. There's a candle that is cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. Presents Under the Tree is what this one is called. Look at that Santa. That's like my favorite, like the classic Santa. It's my favorite. Oh, and it smells good. I don't even think I've smelled this one yet. That is amazing. Oh, that smells really good. Okay, so these boxes, there are different options that you can choose from. So you definitely, I'll link the box down below, and you want to make sure you look through so that you're getting the items that you get. You can choose to get one with all the extra goodies. There's an option for wooden charms, polymer clay charms. Like, you just want to make sure that you're getting everything that you want. So make sure you look and see what's included in the box that you choose. And then there is a pattern included, and you can either get the knit or the crochet box. You do want to let them know which one you want so that you can make sure you're getting that option. So the pattern for this one is the Lights on Main socks. That is the knit pattern. And then we have all the extra little goodies. Let me get the Progress Keepers out of the box here because I've already put them in here. I haven't opened them yet. So here are the polymer clay. You have a hot cocoa mug and then a candy cane. Then if you choose the option for the wooden charms, you have a wooden set that is a hot cocoa mug, a candy cane, and a snowflake. And then there are some wooden buttons. These are so cute. These would be so cute on some stockings at the top or hats. Get them all out in the package there so you can see them. These are so cute. And then the bag and the yarn. So the bag for this month is a zippered bag. It does have a few little wooden buttons on there also. Love that cute fabric. Got red on the inside. And then I have already started the socks. So here is the sock set, if that is the option you choose. so beautiful. It does feel a little funny to be knitting with some Christmas yarn in October, but it's so beautiful. I could not resist. I kind of thought, should I set this aside and wait? And I was like, no, I would like to knit this right now. So that's what I'm doing. Just vanilla socks, of course. Use the green for the cuff for 25 rounds, and I'm working away on the leg. I've got all my markers in place to use to count my rounds. And that is my last work in progress for this time. Now I've started that. I worked on it on the treadmill this morning. It may be one that I kind of set aside now that it is started and work on a few other things that I have cast on sock wise, because they're more October themed yarns, but we will see what happens. I've just definitely been work on whatever I feel like working for quite a while, so that's probably what will continue. I do have a few other things that arrived in the mail, so what should we start with? We'll just go in the order that they are laying here. So I have the October Yarnable colorway, and it is so fun, and I can't wait to see how it's going to work up. The colorway name is If You've Got It, Haunt It. And here is what it looks like. This is going to be such a fun pair of socks. So for Yarnable, I always just get one skein of fingering weight. If you're not familiar with Yarnable, it is a yarn subscription service. They are not always open to new subscribers, but I will link them down below. They quite often have spots open up, so you can follow the link that is down below. If they're not open to new subscribers when you head over, you can put your email in and then they will email you when a spot opens up. There'll also be a coupon code down below that you can use for $5 off of your first month. So I get one skein of fingering weight, the no frills version. They have options with extras, options with one skein, two skeins, fingering weight, DK weight, coordinating like 50 gram skeins that'll go with the yarn. So there are a lot of options to choose from depending on what type of project you think you want to make. I always usually do socks, so one skein is what I get. And you can always have a sneak peek of next month's to see if it's a month that you want or if it's one you want to skip. So that's a great option that they have as well. This will hopefully get caked up today, and I'll start a pair of socks with it. So maybe you'll see that next time. The next thing that arrived in the mail is my Row 1 yarn subscription, and this is a mini skein subscription service. And the yarn dyer for October is Frogget Yarns. And oh, I almost started scrappy socks with this when I got this and opened it up. Frogget Yarns has such beautiful yarns. So I always keep them in the packaging they arrived in. That's why they're still all packaged up. I like to store them back here and keep them together just in case I do want to do scrappy socks with just that mini set. All right, I have one last thing that arrived in the mail. This is from Wool and Women Fiber. So this is a mystery, I was gonna say true crime, but mystery crime thing that they did, and it is all of the details. I was blown away when I opened this up. So you have the yarn chronicle here that tells you what the mystery story is, and then you have some confidential top secret. So what this reminded me of is, if you've ever played, I can't remember the name of the games, but there are games, I mean there's a ton of different people that make them, I'm sure, but we've gotten some at like Target and we've ordered some online. They're like mystery crime, you have to figure out the whodunit kind of a thing. So that is what this reminded me of, because you have all of the details. Everything came in an evidence bag. Like, it is so fun. So if you are into that kind of stuff, I think definitely keep an eye out to see if they do this again, because this was such a fun kit that they had. The Progress Keepers are right here. There's a wooden one and a polymer clay one for this one. And then the yarn. This is so much fun. There's so many minis in here. So this is Vampire of Sacramento. And look at all of these. They are so beautiful. Now I know there is a crochet pattern. It's a blanket pattern, and I apologize, I'm blanking and I should have wrote it down. But that they recommend you use with this, and that is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I would love to start this soon, but we will see as time allows. Maybe once I get that shawl done, I'll have a chance to dive into this. But they are just so dark and moody and so fun and beautiful. So that was definitely something fun to open that came in the mail. I have one last thing. I received a surprise package from Whitney over at Moonglow Yarn Co. and she sent me her advent for this year. Look at this. I was like, what is this that I'm receiving from Whitney? Surprise advent in the mail. So this is this year's advent. I know as of when I received this, she did still have some in her shop, but I do not know if they are still available. So I will link her shop down below, and you can head over and see if there are any available. So this one is the 2025 Winter Rainbow Yarn Advent. There are 24 mini skeins in here. She did send over a few little extras as well, so I will show you those. There is the Fall Festival sock set. So there's a 100 gram skein of yarn and then some minis, beautiful fall colors. And then there are two, these are both fingering, correct? Yes, two fingering weight skeins. One is Spun Sugar and one is Black Diamond. And I will probably keep these in here in case I decide I want to use them with the advent. We'll see, but I think I will keep them in here just in case. But yes, everything is down inside of here, all ready to go. I cannot believe it's going to be December before we know it. It will be time for advents. That seems insane. All right, that was a lot of mail for this week, but it's been 2 weeks and it just all happened to come at the same time. All of my monthly things and then surprise package from Whitney. So I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this little catch up. I have got an appointment. I've got to go eat an early lunch and head off to that appointment and then hopefully get this up for y'all today. But I will see you again next time. Until then, happy making and God bless you. Bye.